I'm live. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm giving all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kadosh. Double honors to the apostles, the GMS, who the Lord set up to teach his truth and sincerity. Yalak Mara'ah from the sheep of Berea camp. The Most High name being Yahweh, he is to be in the Hebrew. And his son's name, who the world enemy called Jesus Christ. There was no J's back then, all right? So his name not Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shah, okay? So let's just get straight to it, man. This dude, Little Nas X, came out during the month of what? This whole Pride Month, a wicked ass Pride Month. And a lot of y'all dudes that's into that stuff is calling death and destruction towards yourself. All right. The scriptures already show you with Sodom and Gomorrah. Life itself show you that there's no way you could produce a baby by being a homosexual. There's no life in that. You know? So what's the point of constantly gearing in, engaging in an activity that doesn't bring forth nothing but diseases, STDs? All right. And his support was from Cardi B. And the reason why she supported him is because she's on a song with him in his album. All right. So these are things that people do for money. Okay. Support him. And herself has a daughter. And how did your daughter get here if you supporting a lifestyle like that? Through you with a man and a woman. And then you got this dude who's a he, she, or she, he, whatever, or vice versa. Laverne Cox, who supported him. Meanwhile, you was born a man. You came out. You seen you had a rod. You seen you had testicles. But you let a thought, a perverse thought in your mind tell you that you are otherwise, you are a female, and then change the whole characteristics and make it for yourself. But you still can't have a baby. You still can't breastfeed. So you're a demon. You're a worthless thing unless you repent. All of y'all, unless y'all repent, the Most High gonna destroy you. And what y'all doing with this Pride Month, in this wicked ass society, is y'all calling death onto yourselves. Now, this place is hella wicked, man. It's nothing but debauchery. You sit around all day and watch and listen to all this demonic vibrations that they pushing through this damn music. You see the manner of dressing that it is. It's all slutty. It's faggoty. All right, and then you see the pridefulness that they push out there, that they okay. And the president's on here swear on the Bible. They're gonna operate, and then everybody uses the dollar that says in God we trust. All right, but the God of what God? Not God of this Bible. But the Most High never made man to be dealing with a man, because then you would have been able to populate that way. All right, it makes sense. The animal kingdom got it better than us. They got the understanding better than us. All right, and it says so this is the dude Little Nas X came out with the Old Town Road song. So you know what he was talking about riding throughout the whole Old Town Road song. And this was a song that captivated kids, because when it first came out, I was like, oh man, cool. You got a black dude that got a kind of got this country trap or country rap type flow, and he just did a spin on a country music. You like, man, it's a cool song. Your kids could sing it, but then come to find out, this dude is a damn homosexual. He come out blatant. And this is a lifestyle that he's promoting. So what your kids is going, if you come out like that, and your kids is supporting and liking his music, there's a lot of undertone. There's a lot of things that he's saying inside his songs that's not what you're thinking is saying. And you're repeating it. All right? So he pushing his poison and words. One thing about words, words are a lot of words carry verbal actions. Words are manipulative. Okay, it will manipulate you. That you do things off of words. You go and buy Gucci and think you fly because a rapper said he brought Gucci and he fly. So y'all females get buy Gucci and so on and so forth because off of a word. Because you put Gucci on your skin, it ain't gonna make you live 100 years or 200 years old. So what's the profit of wearing Gucci? Meanwhile, your ass is broke, living in the hood. A lot of niggas that be buying that fly stuff, they be broke. They be living in the hood. They go through the curses. They got to deal with being proud on by their own when you put it on. So technically, really, if you look at the outcome of putting on a lot of that stuff, it brings more wickedness than it does for anything righteous, right? You wearing it, then a female like you, the female could just be a gold digger, you know, ain't gonna love you sincerely, but you wearing a designer thing. So the point is that it's words that get people into doing things, and this man right here, word is being pushed to turn your kids into homosexuals, man. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole agenda right now, man. The whole agenda right now is that LGBTQ movement, the alphabet movement. Be what you want to be, feel how you want to feel, express yourself sexually how you want to. Okay, it doesn't matter. Just do as you feel, right? But guess what? You doing as you feel don't mean that's the right way. You doing as you feel is only going to leave you dead and bring forth destruction, and that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get it right now. This is in Wisdom of Solomon inside the Apocrypha, chapter 1, verse 15. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse, I'll start from 13. It says, for God made not death. The Most High didn't make death, neither have he pleasure in the destruction of the living. So the Most High in the beginning made life to be life. All right, said be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. That's the reason why you got seed, you got sperm. It's the reason why a woman has an egg. You plant your seed, so an egg, you make life. Life grows. You put the seed inside of a dirt. You add the water. Plants grow. All right, you don't rub two seeds together and they come together. All right, or you know that it doesn't work like that. Or dirt. Just listen. It's a way that's already set up. When your dumbass got here, you just had to follow the instructions to how everything was being operated. When you starting to think outside the way the operation, thinking that, oh, you thinking outside the box. All right. Yeah, you thinking outside the box. All right. Now you're gonna be put in a box. You're gonna be put inside the coffin. All right, because that stuff. We think a lot of the dudes got STDs. They got to go to HIV, AIDS clinics. All right, that's all that stuff you get from it. That's a righteous judgment. But the Most High give you time to repent. That's the beautiful thing about the Lord. You can actually repent and turn from that lifestyle, you know. But they're promoting that lifestyle so heavy, giving it laws, teaching it in schools to kids. That ain't nobody gonna want to repent from it. Ain't nobody gonna even want to hear you bashing against it. Because if you bash against it, they'll say that it's bad. Then you get penalized. You get penalized. Certain jobs ain't gonna mess with you or hire you. All right, just off of what? Off of your viewpoint. So really, they forcing this down your mouth. They forcing death down your mouth. That's why the Most High got to come back and torch this place, man. Because the laws and stuff that they pushing is unrighteous as hell, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 13. For God made not death, neither have he pleasure in destruction of the living. The Most High don't want to kill you, but if you want to keep bringing it to yourself, he's going to allow you to do it. But he's still going to send people out here to warn you. Verse 14, for he created all things that they might have their being, that you might live, that you might see your kids grow, that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? And the generations of the world were healthful, and there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. Verse 15, for righteousness is immortal. As long as you are living righteous life, it is immortal. It continues. The cycle of life continues. But once you start to change shit around, take, things out the water and steal minerals and stuff like that, then you got to deal with you got to deal with what the polar ice caps melting, animals becoming extinct because you just killing just for the sport of it. You ain't killing to eat. You just hanging up trophies on the wall of animals you shot. That's you, Esau, right? Verse 16. But ungodly men, okay, check that out. Ungodly men. So you use that money in God we trust. You ungodly men. You should have said in the ungodly God, on the ungodly people we trust, right? Them faces on a dollar bill, nothing but a bunch of damn devils anyway. But ungodly men with their works and words call it to them. Call it to them. So with your works, okay, doing a proper parade and being happy to be the homosexual and having sex with the same sex, all right, and going out there promoting it, all right, and making laws for it, all right. Guess what? With their works and words, making a laws, your words, you writing it out, call it to them. So you calling death too. You like, yeah, Come through. Come through. For when they thought to have it their friend, you thought it was cool to be next to death. A lot of y'all walk around with that 666 type lifestyle mark, upside down cross. Y'all like that shit, man. The little Uzi verse. A lot of these dudes, a lot of this music is demonic as hell. A lot of it is demonic as hell. They'll have a nice beat or whatever. There's one thing about people, we like music. So I listen to rap. When you listen to rap, it's demonic as hell. A lot of this shit that they just calling death throughout the whole song. Says when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught and made a covenant with it. They made a covenant with it, man. Or what type of covenant? A blood covenant with it. All right? How they make that covenant with it, man? A lot of them make that covenant. Cardi B is part of that covenant, especially when you're in that entertainment world. You make a covenant with it. That, yo, listen, you have to be down with our agenda. You cannot speak against it, or we will penalize your ass. We will destroy your catalog. We will torture you. You will become nothing, right? They made a covenant with it because they are worthy to take part with it. What's that? That's death. So y'all calling death, all right? Because guess what? You got the decision. The decision is before you. And this was the elder that one was bringing out yesterday through the spirit, which is a beautiful day. And you know what? The Most High not dealing with all y'all. Listen, this could just be the whole concept of a lot of people getting condemned. I hope to be saved myself. I'm still gonna. I see what. Ain't not saying that I'm perfect, but I see what's the right way. So I'm gonna push for what's the right way, and I'm gonna say it. And I'm gonna say it. Versus, because y'all not gonna say it. Y'all just gonna allow this shit to happen. Y'all gonna support it. Well, you know, it's all right if that's what he want to be. I mean, it's cool. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole message. It's cool. It's okay. All right? That's why you got a lot of people. That's why the whole crack, you know, well, hey, man, it's cool. You know, people got to make money. So then guess what? Now a whole bunch of people strung out. People get locked up in jail. Kids grew up without their fathers. Yeah, but it's cool. When you allow dumb shit to happen, all right, then you gotta take on that. You know, but everybody want to get on a so-called white man when he's a devil himself, of course. But yo, y'all don't get on your own. Sirach 15 and 16. He, Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 15, verse 16, right? He have set fire and water before thee. The Most High have created fire. Now, fire is going to burn the shit out of you, all right? And water is going to give you life. Water, you need, everything needs water to live. Plants need water to live. Animals need water to live. You need water to live. Water is a source. Too much water could drown you. But in this necessity, and fire is needed to cook as well. But in this necessity, that fire is talking about destroying yourself, and that water is talking about life. So the Most High gave you a choice. He put it before you. Stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt. So do you wash your hands with fire or water? All right. Now you go ahead and put your hand in fire. All right, because that's what you're doing when you putting your hand towards and supporting LGBTQ, and you being a dumbass going into their parades. You being a dumbass. You being a dumbass going into their parade. Meanwhile, your ass is living in poverty. They ain't support you. They ain't support you with no. They ain't even support your nation with 50 acres and a mule. But you'll go to some dumbass thing like that. That's because you stupid. You simple. You know, you stupid and you simple. Well, a lot of our people are stupid and simple. I've done stupid and simple ass things, but y'all gotta repent now. You gotta wake up from that. You can't just be doing shit just because you think it's cool or following a trend. Most of these trends now is gonna lead you into death. A lot of this stuff is going into cashless society. So this trend soon is they're gonna stick a chip inside you, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to access goods and a daily life. You can't just be following trends, man. Like there are old sayings, if this person jumped off the bridge, would you jump off it as well? Well, that's what's going on. Just because it's not a physical bridge, all right, it's dressed up in a whole different manner, but you jumping out your morals, The morals of life, verse 17, before man is life and death, before all of us is life and death, and whether him liketh shall be given. So whatever you like, if you like life, you're going to live. You're going to do the things that life do. You're going to procreate the proper way, okay? You're going to eat foods that is going to allow you to live, all right? You're not going to eat a bunch of garbage foods that's going to cause you to die, all right? You ain't going to smoke your lungs out, all right? But, hey, guess what? Some people like death, so they like to just smoke themselves all the way out, all right? You know, they like to eat the worst foods. All right, they like to live a lifestyle according to death. All right, that's what they want. And guess what? The Most High is a balanced power that He'll allow you to do it. But the Most High didn't make it that way for you. You chose to do that. All right. Verse 18, for the wisdom of the Lord is great, and He is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things. You know, Most High behold everything. He's seeing this whole thing is a test. He's seeing that, you know what? I put these people here. I gave them rules. I gave them regulation to follow. Meanwhile, I created oxygen so your dumb ass could breathe. I created water so you could wash your ass. All right. I created these different things so you could actually sustain yourself. I'm just telling you the way to just keep the rules. And you know what? You just step right outside the box. So the Most High behold that. Verse 19, his eyes are upon them that fear him. So his eyes is watching the ones who really fear him. A lot of the people out there, they get judgments every day. Person shot here, killed here, this happened, earthquake, this, boom, tragedies happen. Hey, they called it to themselves, man. All right, shit don't just happen for no reason. We see the effect, and we like, damn, that's crazy. But you don't know, they just been calling it to themselves. You don't know the daily works and in and outs, all right, that they've been doing. Oh, man, he was such a good boy. No, the hell he wasn't. No, the hell he wasn't. The Most High judged his ass. All right? It says, and he knoweth every work of man. See that? The Most High knoweth every work of man. He know your inside. He know your mind. He know what you think. He know how y'all be plotting, how you planning, how you scheming, how devilish you are, deceptive you could be. Right? The Most High know all of those different things. Verse 20, he have commanded no man to do wickedly, neither have he given any man license to sin. You see that? So the Most High didn't command nobody to be a homosexual. You understand? But they did that. All right. The Most High didn't command nobody to go ahead and actually the Most High didn't command nobody to get ahead and damn near ravish the whole earth. You know what I'm saying? Get a hegemony on every damn resource. All right. The Most High didn't do those things. It says neither have he given any man license to sin. Right. Most High ain't giving no license to sin. But guess what? This nation swear in the Bible and they give people license to do same-sex marriage. So that's awful shit, man. All right. And that's why the Most High gonna come back and torture. I'll get one more. You know, and you know what? It might not even. Of course, it doesn't matter. It's a vibration that got to be pushed. It might not get to this message to get to Lil Nas X, but it's still a vibration, still words. These things got to be pushed out because this is the left hand side is pushing out a vibration. This is Tobit, the book of Tobit in the Apocrypha, chapter 4, verse 13. Now, therefore, my son, love thy brethren. In these neighborhoods, do you see any individuals loving each other? No. You have 4 individuals that just got shot over in East New York during Independence Day. You know, here it is, you celebrating. It's basically a so-called Independence Day. Y'all niggas not even independent from hating one another. You know, evil towards your brother, right? Love thy brother and despise not in thy heart thy brother. You're not even supposed to despise, look down. A lot of y'all niggas is demons, man. A lot of y'all are niggas. You just look down in the heart of thy brother because maybe they ain't dressed like you. Maybe they don't look or on the same tip as you are financially or whatever the case may be. So you look down on them. It says, despise not in our heart thy brother. You man. The sons and the daughters of our people, and not taking a wife for them. For in pride, okay, in pride, all right, you just have the damn pride parade. For in pride is destruction. See that? And much trouble, all right, and in lewdness, you being lewd, them damn pride parades, they walk around damn naked, all right? It's disgusting. It's decay, all right? That's the reason why the damn earthquake happened, man. Then the earth is decaying away, you know, and great want. For lewdness is the mother of famine. All right. And this society isn't a damn famine. When you got GMOs and fake foods being made, you best believe that the real food ain't enough. So it's a famine going on. So, hey, wake up, repent, man. That being said, shalom.